Yeah. Good morning from day 101. It's the second day in the 100-mile wilderness, and today is the day that we climb the Chairback Mountains. Currently, we're going up Barren Mountain, and the Chairbacks will be later on. And we got a little bit of rain overnight. It's hard to say how much. There's definitely some small puddles, but the shelter has a metal roof, so it echoes loudly with the drops. But I don't think we got a ton of rain. But everything's popping this morning. The clouds are high, so we get a little bit of a view, but it's there for a foggy view to the mountains. But we have a good view in the valley so far. Theoretically, though, the sun's supposed to come out at 11, so we'll see. Anyway, going up, so hence the huffing and puffing. But not much new to report. I was in the shelter last night, so stayed dry and packed up dry, so that's nice. And oh yeah, so yesterday Pilgrim was stopped to have a snack, and he heard something charging at him through the woods, and then out bounds a bear heading straight for him. So his first thought is, I got to get a video or it didn't happen. But then his second thought is, he just crossed the stream and his phone's in a plastic bag in a zip pocket. He's like, I don't have time for that. So basically he shouted at the bear, go away. No. And the bear stopped and turned tail. So we're not 100% sure if the bear actually smelled the snack or heard Pilgrim, or it was just running from something else and then, oh my God, another hiker. So, but yeah, we were told there's no bears in Maine. Apparently that's not quite the case. There are no moose in Maine. I'm 100% convinced of that now. Yesterday we had a lot of good moose terrain and not a lot of moose poop. But the woods were a little bit more open, so I don't know if they, take the woods more when they can, as opposed to like the trail. So, but anyway, that was his excitement. We made it across all the stream crossings without falling. We had to wade across 2 of them. So, we did technically get wet, but didn't fall in and get, and get wetter. Got hooked on the tree there. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully we'll get some views and I'll pick you up there. I'm terrible with the afternoon updates. I know I keep forgetting to do those, except from the views. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, ducky out. I don't know whether we'll get this kind of thing down south, but the colors really are popping today. Everything's completely moss covered and looks really good. And we're probably wet enough to start growing moss too. Yeah. So we're going through the 4th bog, and they've warned us to stay on because of rare plants, and we found a bunch of pitcher plants, including one with the flower, but there's a whole bunch of them. So I'm pretty sure I had seen this in the Kinsman's, but it was at a distance and didn't go in because it was incredibly boggy. So, and as you can see, the bog bridges have they've been in better shape. Let's just say. Actually, these are better than the ones that we just walked over. So, but anyway, that's cool. But lots and lots of the things. And no moose. So there was a plane crash a couple years ago, or many years ago. But we were told it looks really bad, but they walked away with just bruises and actually were able to hike themselves out the next day.
Oh, really?
But It's a mess. Don't see the engine though, so I don't know if they tried to get the engine off or it was torn off and it's somewhere else. But part of this is Long Pond, which we think that's the source of the stream we drank at yesterday. So kind of make it a big loop, and through the trees somewhere behind the mountains is Mount Katahdin. It's now 37 miles distant, and we still have like 80 some odd miles to go by trail. So we're on the top of Chairback number 3 or 3rd Chairback. Got some nice views. It's clearing up a little bit. Katahdin is somewhere in that general direction. 37 miles out. A familiar face.
The dancing queen!
All right, for you to do that, I gotta back off.
The dancing queen! Watch, I'm gonna fall over.
Well, I was trying to step off the mountain.
Show off my like bruise.
Oh,
all
yeah.
my bruises healed, so I got a new one today. Because I can't go without being bruised.
But there's no lump anymore.
Yeah, it's still there. I can see it. You just gotta look at it from the top.
Oh, okay. And so that's Long Pond. We pretty sure that's the source of the water that we got yesterday. So we kind of made a bit of an arc. So yesterday, one of the guys came into camp and was like, yeah, I passed like a whole group of people that were like day drinking. I guess they brought in a thing of box wine or something. And the other one is a lot of the younger kids and some of the older ones, they smoke an awful lot of weed during the day. A bunch of weed at night, but wish I could maybe get, but yeah, I don't know how you hike terrain like this while a little bit high. Yeah. So every now and then there's steps, but these steps have they have a lot just to keep people from going along the side, probably for erosion control and all, but you know there's a lot of work that went into all these steps. Finding the rocks, dragging the rocks, all that kind of stuff. It's like a two-edged sword. I like the steps, but the steps aren't all uniform, which sometimes makes them a little bit annoying. They're not always flat either, so anyway, I think we'll use 2 hands here. All right, it's time for the game trail or stream. And if you guessed both, you are correct.